Hello, hello, hello. We are reading now chapter 268 of My Hero Academia. We are returning to this hospital fight. Endeavor running around trying to do what he can. Runs into Crust and this wall of Nomus that he has been bravely holding back, but now has clogged up all all ability to move through the hospital. Oh, it's regenerating. I see what's happening. This little Nomu has regenerated and grown to an absurd degree. Regeneration is giving me trouble. Don't worry. I'll erase it. So, Eraserhead pops in. And just to shut down the regeneration. This chapter is called Scramble. Seems apt. It's just fighting. Everybody fighting. So, they're all in the lab area now. Some of our strongest hero representatives. Crust and Eraserhead and Present Mike. Present Mike, a rare shot of him fighting. Just screaming at the Nomu and seemingly to cause some pretty good effects. She seems quite distressed by the fact she's getting screamed at like this. Gyapapamya. Under its skin, layers and layers of bone. Just staring at the two in front, there was a brief leg before I spotted the one in the back. Hurry and finish that one off. Eraserhead is actually such a good counter to Nomu in general. Outside of like the shape-shifting quirks that Nomu can have, but the ability to shut down the Nomu's like crazy combo of quirks all in one go. When the Nomu has been just bred from the start as like a quirk tool, it isn't necessarily tactically strong or powerful in areas outside of its quirk usage. Yeah, this seems like a good matchup to have good old Eraserhead around. The second this guy came into view, my body just knew. My rabbit survival instincts told me this dude is bad news. This thing. So Tomura's in there. Can't be released into the world, no matter the cost. Very, very creepy close-up of his face. Still with his slight grin. Not the full-on grin that he gave Deku at the mall or anything that insane, but an ominous one. One that he seems assured that the doctor is right. He will make his mark on the world shortly. All right, she gets the kick in. Completion status 74%. What did I say? 80? I was pretty close. I was pretty close. So there's gonna be, ooh, I'm only at 3/4 of my true power. And I don't know, these things always like shoot up exponentially too. So the last 25% might actually be a quadrupling of strength. Whatever they want to do, however hype they want to make it when he's finally able to receive more of this body up treatment. I'm not really sure what they're doing to him in there. There was the earlier panel where it showed him being like tortured. And I guess this is like kind of an extreme form of something they talked about in UA, where they're talking about, you know, adversity makes your quirks come out stronger. Like push your quirks to the limit. That's when they're gonna grow. So maybe they're just like doing a totally uncompromising, unethical, torture-based version of that. Voice, shield, laser, physical enhancement, saber. One's nullifying my quirks right now. Must be that one. Disabled the moment he appeared, but what triggered it? He didn't touch me. He's hiding his eyes. Be sighted. Must be. Ooh, the Nomas are actually really smart. So whose brain is it? Is it the brain of the original body? Does that suggest that, like, for Kurogiri? Remember that? Before this whole huge raid? When they were investigating Black Fog? That's a good sign. If there is this level of intellect, then there's somewhere there must be kind of a unbroken chain of thought, of mind, that may have become totally warped in the Nomuification process, but it's like, you know, this must be someone's intelligence is all I'm saying. And you can see the whirring of the Nomu's brain, which is not how brains work. There's no whirring sound, but I appreciate it. The cute. Reminds me of a quote from the great Mango, the Melee player. He said something about when my brain gets turning. That's how he referred to it. When his brain starts turning. I also like, this is a subtle thing, but the shot of Eraserhead in the bottom left panel is actually just like a crop of the panel right above, but like blowing up. And you can do this to be lazy if you want, but if you do it very sparsely, you can actually create a pretty cool effect here, where it's kind of like showing her internal vision, that she's remembering Eraserhead and remembering the goggles. And instead of it being like a fresh shot of it, instead of it being representing her looking at him again right now, you can encode, you can like convey to the reader that it's the Nomu remembering by showing this blown up, not redrawn version. Isn't that cool? I don't know. Little things like that I think are really cool. How do you undo the effect? Is it a time limit, or maybe it's running? It's avoiding my gaze on purpose. Mind and body feel so very clear. Feels amazing. Wow, this is strange. The thigh muscles of this Nomu expanding, swelling, quite disturbingly. But I like it. I like it. In the same way that heroes often get little moments, or even villainous humans get little moments where they're really feeling themselves, and you can see some physical signification of just how well their power is flowing. With the Nomu, quite appropriately, it feels so grotesque and alien, and this like almost like a parody of a human shape. It's well done. I'm disturbed, but it's well done. Liquefaction Plus. This is one of the many quirks infused into this Nomu, I suppose. A barrage of liquid bullets. You can see Crust shielding as many people as he can. Rupture. Is this how it's spread? Oh, liquefaction plus rupture. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. So it's a combination of two quirks, creating these liquid projectiles and then making them rupturous, making them destroy anything they touch. Seems good. Seems strong. And this is, of course, the Nomu that hooked Mirko before, but in vain. She gets out the Luna Arc kick. Completion status up to 75%. That's not 100. No rounding for you. Look at this BAM. Okay, hold on. I don't usually talk about sound effects all that much, but the BAM here, was that originally written in English, I guess? Because normally Viz doesn't translate the sound effects, because that's a huge pain. But this BAM looks like it's originally in English. This is kind of cool. I like that. You save that. You save that for very, very rare occasions. To hit them with the Roman letters. the Roman sound effect. It's powerful. Okay. Okay. Everything starts breaking. The computer's shorting out. The doctor has no idea what's going on. Snot woefully dripping from his nose. Alright, just when the Nomu is on her again, Endeavor flies through. A flame bullet. Scorching all in his path. Doctor freaks out. The tank is rupturing. Finish him off. Shigereki's in there. Okay. So this is the big opportunity to see just how strong Shigereki is right now. If he can square off against Endeavor, the #1 hero in the world, we could be into a situation of the opposite of the symbol of peace, the symbol of chaos or something. Never before have we had a situation where the strongest villain has been established to be stronger than the strongest hero. Especially not in a way that could potentially like make public attention, could make the news if they report on the results of this hospital raid. I don't know. This could be the start of the new era. Or at the same time, Shigaraki could just like flop out. It's not really clear how this treatment is going, you know? Like, is it that he's just getting strictly stronger, or is it like a cocoon metamorphosis thing that if it's not done, you just have a wet, floppy old fart 2. You can't let Shigaraki wake up. Okay, well, it looks like Shigaraki's gonna wake up because they're putting it in a position of such tension, you know, on that specific thing. But we're gonna have some more chapters first, I guess, of trying to finish off the doctor, trying to secure him, etc., etc. And they, of course, think of their lost friend just for that one fleeting panel. I like how this is put with the black framing around it in like total isolation, the sense of just this fragment of memory is all they were given from that interrogation. It's all that can drive them forward here. Okay, cool. We're caught up. Hooray. Let's look forward to the next chapter. Looks like in 2 weeks. Next chapter hits April 26th, so that's probably because of... Maybe it's Golden Week, I'm not sure. I can't keep Japanese holidays straight. Okay, bye-bye for now.